Are we back? We might be back. That was fun. Yeah, total PC meltdown that time, just completely hung, which is fun. So God knows where the game is now. We do have a dog with us now, though. Right, let's see what we have. Right, start up Steam. Yeah, God knows, too much grass to render. Yeah. Right, let's start the game and see where we are. God knows what state that's going to be in. Right, have we got game audio? Let's whack it up a bit. Let's turn it down for me. So let's see where we are. Right, let's go to the game. Okay, game capture. There we go. Move yourself back over there. Let's get rid of Albert for now. I don't want to exit game, I want to go into the game. Continue, right, we're still there, right, okay. Cool. Let's move myself up a bit. There we go. Okay, right, we're back. Continue, right, let's see where we are. I think we were about 5 under, weren't we? I'm sure if we're not, then that must have been some kind of error.
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event.
Just make sure I haven't got anything open that I don't need open.
Not
sure why. I'm sure it wasn't resources. It's just a... There we go.
And that should secure the par on this one.
We had that mega chip, didn't we? There we go.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
Cool, back in the game.
Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending.
All fun and games, isn't it?
It doesn't look like much, but that
streaming
green
on your own,
absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Gave my wife a chance to do the hoovering while we were away. Well, she hoovered the kitchen anyway.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
That will do nicely.
This is from miles away.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Thank you for sticking with me. If you did stick with me. If anyone's watching and is not following, feel free to give me a follow. I'm 8 follows away from becoming an affiliate. I've been non-affiliate, whatever it is, for months.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Big putt for par coming up.
Yeah, that wasn't good, was it? That wasn't good. Let's give it a go. No, that was too high.
Ouch, that hurts. And this next putt, it's for bogey.
I would say I'm totally off my game, but I've missed plenty of those
And the putt
before the
drops,
slight
and we're
incident,
moving
so
on.
no excuses.
And
Colin
now at
Morikawa's
plus
right at
4
the top.
for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Not going to beat him this time
The
round,
second
am I?
of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side.
Oh,
You find the
God,
fairway
that
with
was
your second
not
shot,
even
you've
off the
got
tee
a really good
box. I'm
chance
not
to
sure
get
what
your
happened
third in
there.
there close.
Well,
I've lost
Rich,
it, completely
if I'm
lost
being
it.
honest, this lie is putrid.
Here we go. We're back. If this turns into a disaster, I'll just blame my PC. Just completely froze.
And here we are with the third shot.
Right, I've got to go around these trees. Third shot, still nowhere near the green. Draw, I believe that's called, around the trees. That'll do. It's going to catch the rough, isn't it? Still, it's going to bounce onto the fairway.
Playing this shot from around 120 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
Downwind, right, let's keep it there. Perfect. Extreme Elements is catching up.
Okay, that'll work. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
He's head on the leaderboard.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it
That
from the
was
sand.
lucky, wasn't it?
What's in front of them, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Is this for par? This is for par. Oh, me. This is left to right, isn't it? It's going to be tricky.
Hey, nice
Yeah,
looking
another
line.
bogey coming up. Or maybe a double. Excuse me.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. 11 feet left to the hole.
Excuse me. Oh, no, double
so
bogey.
close.
It's all falling apart.
This next putt for double bogey.
Right, get my head back in the game. We've had double bogeys on the front 9, so it's not like I can use that excuse. Julian there with a
And that's a little
pat on the
disappointing.
shoulder.
Dropping some spots on the leaderboard.
This is a learning exercise this
The
round.
long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green. But
Flat green,
don't
that's what we
miss
want.
it left. That is
Nice,
no
easy putt.
good.
There we go. If this is flat, then we should be able to get it in.
A quality shot, that. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently in first place, looking to
Third.
hold that lead here.
Out of the bunker. Third shot out of the bunker. Oh, he gets all of those in,
How
doesn't
about
he?
that for a par?
And now this is what can happen when you start up a rivalry with a player of this caliber, now pulling further ahead of his playing partner. What a shot to make.
It's not totally flat. Let's try that. It's too low.
Ooh, right by the hole. A
Don't
par
need
putt on the
pars.
table.
Don't need pars. Need birdies.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
The snake pit.
Our current leader is enjoying
entering
a
the snake
one-shot
pit.
lead.
That sounds fun.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses
took it
out
down
to
the
left,
left.
you're going to find the trees and all sorts
There was
of
a lot of
trouble.
water on the right, so I didn't want to go
He's
in there.
down there.
Setting up here from about 175
I
yards.
still think I've got a good look at the green.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Totally fucked that one.
Heading towards the rough, this one. Getting ready to play their third.
Where's this going? That'll do. Hitting them too slow.
And here we are with their fourth.
Just gonna hit it. That'll do. That'll do.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Such
Just
soft
thinking about the
hands.
shots too much. Just need to whack
Sitting
it.
at 7 over for the day. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the
Right.
green is a
Probably
difficult
gonna do one
to
more
find
round
as
after
the
this
green
one.
is so narrow.
Try and get back
Looks like they've got the 5 wood.
some confidence, some good ability.
Not bad.
Pleased with that one.
Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what?
Oh, cheers.
I've been wrong
Cheers,
before,
Breen.
and it could happen again.
Okay,
He was right.
steady now. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
There we
Birdied their
go.
last hole.
From
See
the sand,
Colin chipping
looking to get
from-
up and down.
From the bunker.
Oh, terrific. What
Yep,
an
I was
effort.
pleased with that one.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The leader now has a one-stroke
Yeah, I don't think I'm going
advantage.
to catch Colin on the last hole.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back, and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill. But if you take driver and find the
There we go,
fairway,
perfect.
you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Do you mind?
Well struck.
Do you mind?
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from around 135 yards,
What are you barking at? That was perfect. For speed. Not for direction.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par.
Go on, get in. No.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
A lot of pars.
And that
And
brings
some
a close
bogeys.
to this event.
Not good enough.
Well, Rich, I think it's fair to say that this player struggled with their game this week.
Hey, Luke, I got to say, not the performance that this player was expecting, but I got to say, I personally got a few chuckles out of the round seeing some of the places they hit it. I thought it was pretty fun.
Thanks.
Well, on behalf of myself,
Glad I
Luke
made you
Elby,
laugh.
and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
Right, let's do one more round. And we'll call it a day. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. Through the technical difficulties. Not that we're finished yet, but we'll do one more round. Don't think I'm going to get any sponsors out of this, out of that round. Who wants sponsors anyway? Got a new grip. There we go. Still in third place, although Colin Morikawa is chasing up the Valero Texas Open, San Antonio. Right, let's get this one done. Brooke Henderson. Oh, okay, Colin has given up on me, so I'm rivaling with Brooke this time around.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich
Okay,
Bean
let's
in the booth.
try and get
it's
some
a hello
birdies this
to
time
Henny
round.
Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
Well, this week, Henny, it looks like they're
Okay.
intending to beat the big-hitting Brooke Henderson. She might be a
Big-hitting
kind
Brooke.
Canadian, but certainly a fierce rival.
Yeah, she's not going to say sorry. Just make sure you don't look in her trophy cabinet beforehand because you might get intimidated. There's some big major championships in there. Brooke Henderson, speaking of big, hits it big, got big game, and is just so lovely on top of it all. I almost don't want her to be beaten.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one if you can win will certainly build your confidence.
Well, we all know who the commentators' favourites are. It's far too much. Still,
Not sure
Colin
if that's what they're
Morikawa was
intending to do.
knocking them all in out the
Playing this
bunker,
shot
so
from the sand.
we'll do the same.
Not your best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up. Pretty good chance here, this one's for par.
Right, it's dead straight. Just hit it.
It's tracking.
It's not tracking,
Just
it wasn't
didn't
dead straight.
3 feet to go here to the hole. So it'll be a bogey on the scorecard to begin the round.
And a stumble on the opening hole never
Okay,
sets
well, I
the
think I
tone
started
very
the last
well.
one with
It'll
a
be
birdie,
interesting
so
to see
and
how
that
they
went terribly,
react.
so
Let's head across
It
to
might
the
be a good
second, which
omen.
is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really
Okay,
cause an
don't
issue.
think the bunkers are gonna
However, the
come into
second
play.
shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
You know, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of
Well, it's
Texas.
a nice
I know
downslope
as a
there, so
proud
let's see if
Texan,
I can hit
being
that
this
slope
was
and
one you wanted to
roll on
win at some
down.
stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio,
Cowboy boots.
it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
Ooh.
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere.
Danger everywhere.
It's just one of these golf courses where
Why are
it's
we looking at John
relentless,
Rahm?
where you
Who's-
just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly
This looks tricky.
everywhere,
Looks like tricky
especially off the
green.
tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player
There we
hit his
go.
first shot to the right,
There we go.
and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16.
Oh,
Where?
too much.
TPC San Antonio.
All right.
Just a short putt remaining here.
See.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it. And obviously, you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt, as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
And that one's headed to the drink.
I tried not to hit that slow, but that still didn't seem to.
And here we are with the third shot.
Help. Got the wind behind me. Now that was slow, but went further.
Good sounding strike, that one.
That's better.
Playing within their comfort zone there. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 16 feet
Here we go.
from the cup.
And
Damage limitation.
And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly.
So I'm level with
The
Brooke.
fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Here's Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Oh, Brooke. Oh, don't tell me she's got it in from there. That was a good shot, Brooke.
That's a beautiful bunker shot there. Okay, time to return to the action. Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner. But the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, 2-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players. And that's why she is such a prolific winner on the LPGA.
I can't for it enough.
This is a par putt. Okay, let's head to the next.
Bars and bogeys.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision you made off the tee.
Par 4.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
Henny, what does that line look like?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Oh, and I've totally fucked up that shot as well.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead.
Little wedge. Same wedge. Just chip it straight into the hole. Bit too far.
15 feet to the cup.
This putt
Could
to
be
try
tricky.
and save their par.
Could be a tricky one. Don't really know which way to go. Got all sorts. I'm going to split the difference. Go down the middle. Yep. No.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Pretty straightforward
You say so.
4-footer coming up here.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
There we go.
Yeah, you'll take that.
I might just play the front 9 on this. It's getting towards 12:30, so maybe I'll come back to the back 9 next week.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
And the golf seems to be getting worse and worse, so we'll see.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
He's about 155 from this hole location.
55.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Should have got that on the green.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Didn't hit the mark.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
I am upset. Not. Oh, this is going to roll off as well, isn't it? I've got to chip in for a par.
And from the green side rough here.
Just going to hit it. Another bogey coming
Just
up.
6 feet.
If I'm lucky.
Here in the hole. Good stroke.
There we go.
Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
Two
Stuck on the
bogeys in a
bogey
row,
train.
never a good sign.
Need
Have
some
to see
birdie
if they
sauce.
can't rebound from that.
And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Yeah, she's been playing great, looking consistent, and now she's 2 strokes ahead of her rival.
Oh, that's
Well
the
done,
hands
Brooke.
of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Reminds me of the song by the Tubes, She's a Beauty.
The Tubes. I don't know that song. Don't know that song.
Par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front centre of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area.
Right's
It'll be
fine. Missing
difficult
right's
to get
fine.
it super close.
Lucky
But
bounce.
yes, you
Go
must
on.
avoid
Yes,
the
we're on the
bunker on
green.
the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you said.
Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Let's catch up
She's
with Brooke.
2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Is there a par? Oh, she's got sand in her face. Where's that going?
What
Straight
a
in the
shot!
hole.
Almost went in the bucket. Let's get back to it, shall we? They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Right, got a long putt. It's all over the shop. Start out that way. Yeah, it's gonna. That's a tricky part, that one.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh,
too
gee, that line
much.
was looking good, wasn't it?
Too much.
Putting for a bogey.
Okay. 2 more holes. We'll get the front 9 out of the
Sitting
way.
at +5 overall.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
We've reached
Robert's
the
getting
8th hole.
grumpy as well. Wait. Chill out. There we go.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second
Just
shot.
gonna let him
at
out.
the 8th.
He wants to go. There we go. Perfect shots. Still in the rough. Oh, lucky bounce. Should be able to get on the
About
green from there.
100 yards.
There we go. Let's just hit it straight. Hit it enough.
Playing their fourth shot.
There we go. That's what I should have done last time. Now it's rolling down the green for miles.
And he needs this to save par.
God, this one's all over the place as well. All right, let's start off. Hit it firm.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting
Couldn't really
green.
see what was going on there, but it didn't
What
go
are we
in.
looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Trickle
This
it in the
one's
front
dialed
door.
in.
There we go.
Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods.
Okay. Ninth
Closing
hole.
hole on this front nine at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4.
Go on, lucky bounce. No. I think I've used up all my lucky bounces.
Coming off a streak of 4 bogeys.
4 bogeys. Oh dear. Let's see what we can do. Let's try not to cock this one up.
Going with the hybrid.
I mean, it wasn't great. Gonna have a putt
Which
for par.
obviously, and we've joked about it a fair
One
bit
putt
in
for
this
par.
game, that you've been one of the rare players to take Tiger Woods down in his prime. But what was it like to play in the Tiger era? Just how dominant he was.
It was simply amazing. You knew that each and every week that he showed up to a tournament, you better have your game ready to go, because you assumed that he was going to be firing at all cylinders. Because even when he
Brooke.
wasn't, his game was still good enough to beat most everybody in those fields.
I
You
wouldn't worry
wanted
too
him
much,
there
Brooke.
because
I
you
think
always
you've-
want to
I
test
think you've got
yourself
me
against the best.
done.
However, if you weren't playing very well, you're kind of fearful
There we
teeing
go.
it up,
Par.
because you
Broken
just
the bogey
knew
train.
that your best at that moment in time wasn't nearly going to be good enough to beat Tiger, no matter what he brought to the table. He made each and every player look at their game in a different way and try and dissect it.
So,
In order
front
to
nine this week,
weed
I
out
think I'm going to leave
anything
it there.
that didn't really need to be worked on, and got them more specific in the areas that they weren't good at. Their deficient
We'll get
areas,
out of
whether it's the
this.
short
Let's
game, the
quit
driver, the
that.
iron play,
I'm pretty
whatever
sure
it is. But Tiger really made
continue the round next time. Yes, I can continue the event. Right. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for sticking during the technical difficulties. Well done to Wasps for the crossword, and Blaketown. Thank you for joining in. I am probably not going to raid anyone because I need to shoot off in a little bit, so I'll stick around. Now Albert's barking. Yeah, thanks for sticking in. Cheers, Blaketown. See you soon. I'm sure there'll be something going on this evening, and I'll probably see you in chat later on. Cheers all. Bye bye.